She's a go-getter. Are you okay with walking away from all that success? The notoriety? Notoriety? That's your department. You're the television legal guru. I just help beleaguered women get their fair share. Richard laughed. At least we can travel now. Or at least I can come with you when you go away for weeks on end for depositions and trials, Olivia said. That's great, honey. We need to talk about your plans, Richard. Do you have any idea when you might walk away from Rincon Sinclair? Richard turned to Olivia. I'm not ready, Liv. Not now. Maybe a year or two? That long? We'll talk about it later, okay? Olivia recognized this ploy. We'll talk about it later meant they wouldn't talk about it again until Richard was good and ready. She was about to push him, wrangle a commitment to retire out of him, when the alarm by his side of the bed started blaring the morning news. You shower first. I'll make the coffee. Richard tied his bathrobe around his waist and turned off the radio. Are you sure you don't mind cooking tonight? It's your birthday. I'm sure, Olivia said. I want to cook dinner for my family. Maybe you can strike a truce with our son-in-law, Richard said. Olivia held her hand over her heart. I swear I'll try. As she headed into the shower, she thought of the promise of freedom and the time she would have to garden, travel with Richard, and tackle her toppling to-be-read pile of books. After Richard left, she took her time over the morning paper and was going over her calendar when the front door opened and Denny called out. Hello? Anyone here? In the kitchen, Olivia said. Her daughter stepped into the kitchen, a sweet smile on her face, her golden hair cascading around her shoulders, a huge bouquet of flowers in her hand. Happy birthday, Mom. Denny kissed Olivia's cheek before pouring herself a cup of coffee. Thanks, honey. Olivia watched her daughter over the rim of her cup, trying to ignore the dark circles under Denny's eyes and the tight lines around her mouth. How's David? Denny smiled to take the edge off her words. Come on, Mom. We both know you don't care a bit about my husband. But he's fine. Thank you very much. She set her coffee cup on the table and pulled her hair back into a ponytail, a gesture that reminded Olivia of Denny when she was an outspoken, opinionated little girl. Richard and Denny would debate at the dinner table, Richard subtly teaching his daughter to argue like a pro. Olivia suspected that those arguments were Richard's attempt to get Denny interested in the law. Olivia loved that irreverent spark in her daughter and had been dismayed to see it diminish when David Grayson came into her life. Now, Denny watched what she said, and if David was around, she would cast anxious glances his way, worried, to Olivia's mind, that what she was doing would make David angry. Denny never argued, never expressed an opinion these days. That impulsive, no-filter child had married a man hell-bent on putting out her fire. Honestly, Mom, I don't mean to sound harsh, but I wish you two could spend some time together. If you got to know David, you'd come to realize what a good man he is. You're just not used to his traditional values. You're a modern woman, Mom. I'm not. Olivia longed to ask her daughter about her marriage, to make sure she was okay, but she was afraid that her inquiry would be seen as an intrusion, which would push Denny even further away, so she let it go, for now. Honey, I'm never going to believe that women need to be told what to do by their husbands or boyfriends. Marriage should be a partnership. Denny laughed as she finished the sentence. You look nice. Court today? Very tactfully done, Den. I see how you changed the subject. No court today. I'm meeting with Claire Montreux about selling my practice. Somehow I can't see you retiring, Mom. Are you sure you're ready?